Where's my... There we go. Good evening. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. How are we doing? Hello, hi. I lived. Despite the heat wave, I lived. Only just. Just about. Hello Para, hello Gale, hello Beavis, hello Hugs, hello Circuit. How's my melting been? Bad. Bad. It's not been fun. Yeah, and it is coming back next week, so I have that to look forward to. Wonderful. Hello Pydots. Yeah, it's been bad. It's I would say that the heat wave actually ended on like Sunday, but because of my attic and the way that UK buildings work, all of the heat has still been like radiating into my room constantly, keeping me at a toasty like 27 degrees, which is still warmer than I'm comfortable. I actually had my aircon on for an hour before the stream just to try and cool my room down enough to be alive. In 2 months from now? Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, one of those ice fests, but that sounds nice. That does sound nice. Besides the condensation, because then it'd be wet. And while I like being cold, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of being wet or damp or soggy. Yeah, I'm also glad I didn't die. I felt like it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, there were multiple days during the week that I was just like splayed on my bed, like none of my limbs touching, because if one of my limbs touches another limb it like multiplies the heat, with my little swamp cooler thing on, or my big aircon if it was too bad. It's like, ah, this is the most useless I can possibly get. Awesome. I hate summer. I hate summer. I hate summer. Maybe you died in the heat as hell. Yeah, maybe. Spray bottle would be effective. Yeah, I wouldn't appreciate it very much. You found it? That is a really ominous thing to say. That is a really ominous thing to say. I don't like you saying that. What did you find? On my stream, okay. Hello, Pluvium. I feel like too many complicated things have happened in the past 2 weeks. We got the... Yeah, okay. The Digital Circus finale. I'm gonna talk about that when I was on a... Yeah, I was... Yeah, don't scare me like that. I've already been scared enough today. Don't find me. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Digital Circus next time I do a Twitch stream, because I already said I was going to do that. Deltarune Chapter 5, I know nothing about it, as usual, because I haven't played it, and I'm not gonna play it until all of Deltarune is out, which is gonna be, what, like two years from now, question mark? I did not watch the Flowey fight, no. Although I'm tempted to, because I did used to kin Flowey in Undertale, so I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to see what's going on with Flowey, simply because, like, I'm an ex-Flowey kin. Madoka Magica movie getting a release date. Oh my god. I can't put too much faith in it. I can't put too much faith in the release date for Warcraft Snatch Rising, because it's been delayed so many times. It's been delayed so many times. I want to believe it's coming out. I hope it comes out in cinemas in the UK, because it's Mum's favourite anime as well, so we'd literally go to the cinema together to go see it. Some of the horrible things I say, that I am an ex-Flowey kin, is that horrible? You got the Tumblr Sexy Man treatment. Rest in pieces. Don't get too excited. Okay. I'm getting completely... I feel like I'm getting spoilers here, but fortunately I don't know enough of the context that they mean absolutely nothing to me. None of it means anything to me. You got a pass though, thank you. Thank you for accepting my, I'm not Sans. I couldn't... Okay, number one, that's like the edgy option. Number two, like, Sans is like chill but really powerful. I'm anxious and very weak. I'm the foil of Sans. I don't think those two things are mutually exclusive. I think you can be chill and into MILFs at the same time. Also, I was talking specifically about Sans Undertale, not Sans Deltarune. Surely this time it's actually finished. I mean, we've had a lot of like little clips in the trailers, so maybe. Oh wait, yeah, was that? Well, I don't know if that was kind of set after the game, and also Toriel isn't your mom in that game. She's just a goat lady who adopts you for like 5 minutes. Anyway. Short King of Undertale. I mean, I guess, yeah, compared to everyone else. Yeah. The internet did such horrible things to that poor skeleton. Because of my Tumblr exposure, the things I've seen with that skeleton... You know, the internet is so creative when logically a character cannot have a... That's the most polite way for me to word this. Cannot have an instrument that is comprised purely of flesh. The internet gets incredibly creative to fill in the gaps. Permanent phobia of glowing tongues. Yeah, why did they glow? Why did... I thought it was supposed to be cozy, what's up? Hello, Riot. I mean, everyone's got a different definition of cozy, right? Everyone's got a different definition of cozy. What if Sans is someone's comfort character? And okay, I don't want to think about this line of thought anymore. You get minus 10 say-so points. That's okay. I'm not keeping score. I'm very self-assured in my amount of say-so-ness. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, Hugs. It's been 8 years since that. Really? It's been 8 years? Jesus, I did not know it'd been that long. Good heavens. Anyway, yeah. So sorry, I still haven't played Deltarune. I still will not be playing Deltarune until it's 100% finished. I've got no idea what's freaking going on at all. Full stop. I see spoilers and they mean nothing to me. It feels like one of those JoJo situations where they can tell you what happens in JoJo's, but out of context, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. When is the Warcraft 3 stream happening? Fun fact, despite the fact that someone did tell me, Puri, no! Don't buy Warcraft 3 on the Blizzard launcher! Unfortunately, I was actually told that too late and already had bought Warcraft 3 on the Blizzard launcher because I wanted the mount that you get in World of Warcraft for buying the pack. So I do own it now. I do own the Reforged consumer. I'm a collector. I'm a collector. You didn't wait until Homestuck was finished to read it? Curious. I don't know, I was pretty late to the party for Homestuck in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, so I do own Reforged 3. Well, 1, 2, and 3. Adding old WoW TCG mounts to the game again. They've been in the game for ages. You have to get them through the black market. They're really expensive and rare. And I don't have that kind of gold. I'm really bad at making gold in World of Warcraft. Like accepting this ring. Yeah, sorry. I mysteriously am cutting off all of my fingers in 1 hour, so I can't accept it. I was about to say I don't have any fingers, but you can literally see them on screen right now, so can't get away with that. And I actually got Spectral Tiger from the pack back in the day but lost it. You did not tell that story and I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I don't have any of the mounts that are like from the TCG or any kind of... You want to give me... I was gonna call you a mean word, but that's even less cozy than talking about sans as unmentionables. But you give rings to too many VTubers, okay? Okay, I'm borderline yandere. I'm not actually yandere, but I'm like the closest thing to it without actually being yandere. I'll get you. You give your rings to too many VTubers. More love languages than throwing rings at people. Do it. What if I get demonetized on YouTube? I say, well, not actually. Well, no. Okay, Hook said it for me. So. Loveless Yandere just sounds like abuse. Yes. Yes, that's me. That's me. I am, The concept of dating me is literally self-abuse. Don't do that. Suspicious lack of dairy in my yan. It's true. I make for all the dairies in the world. There's too much dairy in the world. Someone's gotta be evil and messed up. Or worse for- no, don't say that. What if you became someone's side oshi? I point again to my YouTube short where I just say, call them your favourite. I am slowly coming around to the fact that people have one kami oshi and then have multiple oshi that are like different categories, but I'm still... I don't know. Can you have a kuso oshi? Shit oshi? Was that an oshi you want to get worse? If an oshi is someone you want to push to be better, then is a kuso oshi someone you want to ruin? Damn. I feel like that's too real for some people. Had a friend introduce me to the sanest toxic Yuri story. Seen too much. Your level I want to has become too tame within my gaze. Oh, I've gotta ramp it up, huh? I see. Breaking down. Don't needy streamer overdose me. It's not happening. I may... Oh no. I don't think you should have a kuso oshi. I think you should be nice to people. Don't let anyone make you... I don't even know what the deal is with... Like, I've managed to avoid all of that sonotube stuff. I'm not looking over there. I may be mentally ill. But I have some clarity to me. Take 50 weed for the drug ending. Gross. Where the no. As an objective anything. You can bastardize English as much as you like. You can say anything. It doesn't matter. As long as it's understood. You don't have to use words correctly. Anyway. But yeah, hi, I'm alive. Sorry that I died during heat waves. Sorry that I made a post saying I'm gonna post a schedule on Sunday and then the blood curse got me and so I wasn't able to make a schedule because I was busy suffering, because that is a thing. But I'm here now. Yippee! Got me thinking I'm trying to find a creepy old Android game I played like a decade ago. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. Don't escape into actual stream content, my chatting time. I'm still chatting. I can't shut up. For the female thing. I was trying to be polite. It was like a weird minigame collection that was very unique style horror, had a dating simulator where the girls were meta aware they were trapped and oofed themselves when you got an ending. If it had girls as the like dating sim, then I wouldn't have played it 10 years ago. Can only think of like a couple of things I played 10 years ago that had female love interests. Would them look increasingly uncomfortable the game would end on a love get game with a bloody ring, and it was very pure in retrospect. Well, if you end up finding it, let me know, because that I'm curious, but now I'm gonna waste another evening. Good luck. Mentioned, and they had something to say about it before the main concept of magical girls. Oh, I'm going to talk about the Amazing Digital Circus on a Twitch stream, because I've had a few people express interest in me talking about my opinions on the Digital Circus ending. Including a Tumblr ask I got about it, which means I need to be able to clip it to be able to like stick in the ask, like whatever. Shut up, play again. The very short the very short version is I really enjoyed it. The very short version is that from a narrative point of view, I thought it was done very well. From a attached for the character's point of view, I wish it had ended in a way that was like a happier ending, but yeah, I understand the narrative need for it to have ended the way it did. And someone who isn't a teenager tell me if just it was the intention of the writer, yes. But I think if you weren't looking for it, it was missable. I like that they ended up permanently in the Torment Nexus. I was hoping that they would find a cure for abstraction. That they would find a way to bring people back from abstraction, but like I said, I understand from a narrative standpoint. No, incorrect, Gale. It was male to female trans. It was It was Gangle for stemming Jax. Gangle is the one who came up with the Matrix idea, if I remember correctly. Imagine like a friendly AI could summon things for me. Hello, yeah. No, I think I would like to be in a circus. But I would like to maintain like a connection to my outside self. Like I would like to be able to talk between my human self and my digital self. Stream Elements broke. They emailed me about it. It still works if you have PayPal connected, aka if you're willing to dox yourself, Stream Elements still works. But because I specifically use Stream Elements SE Pay to like not have everyone involved get doxed. Hold on, let me get the email. We're reaching out to inform you about ongoing changes to the SE Pay billing backend, which may temporarily affect tip processing through credit cards. That's it. No kind of like explanation of when that might be fixed or what they're actually planning on doing, just that they're working on it. Yeah, I don't know. They are taking all of my freaking anonymity. There's no option. Okay, okay, even if you guys are willing to dox yourselves to me, there's also like a reverse doxing involved. I do believe if you want to give a tip, I think coffee still works. If you want to use coffee, but I still don't trust coffee very much. A couple of ways have you just done in an interesting way. Hard to find people. Yeah, I mean, I cried during the last episode. I'm not gonna pretend I didn't. I definitely cried during the last episode. You would distort in a week. Drop a mind copy of me inside the circus to give those guys a new tormentor. No option for it, and also doesn't. Not, yeah, like I said. So I can't use PayPal because, yeah, Twitch, not Twitch. PayPal decided. Hey, not Twitch. I keep saying Twitch. PayPal decided. Hey, you know how we don't think your legal name is actually Purity Valentine? Yeah, what's your legal name? What is your legal name? Tell us your legal name. And I was like, nope. So I can't use PayPal. Yay. I'm so tired, I just want to be anonymous. Why am I not allowed to be anonymous on the internet anymore? I just want to be a cat, question mark. But no, everything's gotta be like, what's your real name? What's your date of birth? Where's your driving license? Where's your passport? Where's your literal human face? I'm fine. I'm not fine. They're literally... I'm gonna end up not being able to use the internet after like 11 PM anymore. Because I'm not gonna be willing. I'm not gonna be willing to frickin'... That's your bank account info. Yeah, my sort code is... No. I'll put a 3 numbers on the back. All of the numbers are on the back. They don't make cards the same way anymore. Literally all of the numbers are on the back. So you played Final Fantasy VII finally? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to tell you this. I was just running it to harvest the Steam cards for now. Oh, you know, okay. When you own a game, would you stream it? I mean, I still haven't played Beyond Citadel on stream, so... Testing with patience and meatballs media literacy? Yeah. Demonophobia guy made a sequel, released it on Steam. Citadel is Beyond Citadel stream? I have it. I have it, and I intend to stream it at some point, but I just have no memory. Was this Love and Deep Space drama? Oh man, do you actually want to know? I actually found out. I don't play Love and Deep Space, but Daphne used to, and Daphne keeps up with the news, and then also I'm in a server where loads of people were like talking about it. So, new guy. They were adding a new love interest to Love and Deep Space. This was a planned thing. There was always meant to be 6 of them. Secret Discords. It is not a secret Discord server. It is a server I joined when I became a maid, and now I'm not a maid anymore, but they don't kick you out for not being a maid anymore. They were talking about it in there. So, love interest. However, it seems like they made some allusions to a Japanese war crime in China in that character's story, which people were obviously not very happy about. So yeah, and then obviously there's just been general backlash of people being like, I don't want a new character, I think he's ugly, what else have they been saying? I don't like the fact that he breaks into my room, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure like all of the love interests in that game are like kind of fucked up in different ways, like... And Pluvium, I haven't played Love and Deep Space. I will admit I did try. It's not on PC, you can't play it on PC, and it is like 35 gigabytes big. It is a huge app. I do not have enough room. I don't have enough room on any of my devices. Like, literally the new tablet I got is 32 at a maximum. I do not have room for a game that is like 35 gigabytes. So I don't play Love and Deep Space. However, I do kind of want to try it. I mean, I want to... It has a yandere that is also apparently your non-blood related brother. Which, yeah, fair enough. Whatever, yep. Who am I to question it? Who am I to question it? Dude's like any gacha character as long as they're a cute girl. Yeah, I don't know. Girls have high standards for their gacha characters, I guess. I don't know. I will say none of them really strongly appeal to me in Love and Deep Space. None of them really appeal to me that much. Silas, the white-haired one, is like aesthetically the most appealing, but I don't think I really care about his personality very much. From what I've heard. Like I said, I haven't played it, so. But then the one that's like yandere, like, I don't know, I think he looks kind of boring, so. Oops. None of them are Tartaglia is not the standard for my type of male character. Not the standard at all. In fact, actually kind of... Stop talking about it! Okay, I do like Fire Emblem. You don't know who I married in any of my saves. You don't know... Actually, I think I did mention that I have married Henry in Awakening. You're not related to Henry, so that's nothing Virgo. They showed this. Yeah, I heard. I'm not very impressed. I'm not very impressed. Don't remember any of your pairings being... Yeah, I'm pretty sure in Awakening, like, none of the... I don't have anything going on. But you realise that if I did, I probably wouldn't have mentioned it. I probably would have kept that to myself, right? Yeah, unfortunately I'm not super impressed by what I've seen of okay, blood-wise, yes, but like the stuff with the other families is like borderline. Should be doubling down though on incest. Coffin of Andy and Lele stream when? I don't own the game, but I have access to it through Steam library sharing. How the hell did we get onto this? my brand of fictional character. Did you? My mom does not have Steam. My mom does not have Steam. So no. I family share with one person because you are now required to be in the same country as anyone you do Steam sharing with, because I used to share my library with Havoc. Oh my god, the stuff I had in my library because of Havoc. Terrifying. Now I only share with one person because I'm only able to share with people that live in my country in the UK. Havoc is into that kind of thing. If family sharing with non-family is illegal, what the fuck? Well, they can't prove that I'm not related to the person that I have family sharing with, so... but yeah, so I only share with one person. It is another streamer. There's someone... but I tend not to like put the games that are in their library on my like redeemable list, because obviously if they want to play that game, then I realise that it's sounding really suspicious by me not saying who I'm sharing with. It's Space. I'm like, this is sounding like really suspicious that I'm being really cagey about like who I'm doing family sharing with. Me and Space share a library. Yeah, it was supposed to help me. I've broken Gemini twice. I was wondering if you were going to try and use AI to find it. Good luck. Steam is going to show up to your house for a blood DNA test. If Gabe comes to my house to prove me that I'm to give me a blood DNA test, there's a problem because I hate needles, so I'm not going to have a blood test. What if I bought you the game? The Andy and Lele one? Don't buy me that. Don't buy me that. I mean, I'll harvest it for cards. I'd accept it and harvest it for cards, but... Prime candidate for AI psychosis? Let's all get our AI psychosis together. Let's all go insane and believe everything the AI tells us. Pre-intervention. What was I saying? How have I become more desensitized with the internet's horrors and you? I'm starting to get concerned. Oh, is that the impression that I'm giving? You know, it's really hard for me to know how I'm supposed to like talk about things, because in reality very very little bothers me at all, but like I know that some things are like meant to bother me, so I'm like, oh well, if I guess I should be like bothered by this, but I'm not. Do not think you're more desensitized than me. It's not possible. I've seen everything. I've seen everything. Challenge is not about playing the cannibalism game, but about this horror. It's more like I feel like... What? I mean, playing it on stream... It's like, would that be a good idea? Would that... What people would would come by if they saw that? Is that people that I'm equipped to like handle? It's like the same reason I wouldn't stream was it called Little Witch No Better? Like, I don't think I could handle the people that came in from a stream of that game. So it's kind of about that. It's kind of about that more than anything. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing morally against. Well, I mean, do I? I don't know. Should I? Should I have something morally against? Detective Francis York Morgan, who? Who? Anyway, don't buy me Coffin of Andy and Lele if you actually expect me to play it on stream, because I don't know whether I would. I don't know if that's true, Pydots. This always happens when I don't stream for a while. Sorry, that was a bit of plastic. I'm fidgeting while I talk. See, look what you've done, Pydots. Look what you've done. You threw every Puri chatter into a blender. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true. We do not have to test this hypothesis. Do not throw my chat in a blender. Why are they giving me this new complaint? I'm sorry, Hugs. I'm sorry that they've done this. You're already sitting in the comically large blender. Did you know one time, back when I used to write Naruto fanfiction, my friend I had a friend that I specifically made through writing Naruto fanfiction, and they were trying to write a fanfiction where they were killing off all of the characters, but Hidan was one of the characters. If you don't know enough about Naruto, then you should know that Hidan is immortal. Like, he cannot be killed by regular means. And so my friend was like, oh, well, how do I kill Hidan? He's literally immortal. And I was like, well, if you blended him, you put him into a blender, that would probably be unrecoverable from. Like, he'd just be a soup. He'd just be soup. And I'm pretty sure they did write that. I'm pretty sure they did end up putting that into their fanfiction. Convince Kali that Hidan is your husbando, by the way. Have fun with that when you go to that convention. Or does Kali go to that? Is Kali gonna remember that? Also, why? Why did that come up? Why did you tell Kali that? And what did Kali say in response? What did Kali say in response to me? Here's the thing though, like, I can't really. There was a Hidan cosplayer. Hidan cosplayers are very hit and miss. It's Purity's husbando. The problem is, I can't really say it's misinformation, purely because for so many years, Hidan was kind of like my holy shit, I wish I would get isekai'd, and I would go hunt down Hidan if it was my only purpose in life. Like, there were a solid, like, at least 3, maybe 4 years where that was the case. Who is your gore bando? Who do you want to see gored the most? My characters. I want to see my characters gored the most. Taking away your Arrow Ace lesbian aura points? I'm sorry. It's your fault if you gave me Arrow Ace lesbian points. I'm Arrow Ace full stop. There's no lesbian or gay about it. I kind of expected that. Yeah. Yeah, no, even when I read those books when I was a child, did not give a half damn about that character. Seems like you skew hetero. I'm way more picky about girls. I'm way... I'm far, my standards are much higher. I do have a few that I'm like, yes, but it's hard to qualify. Are always yandere? I guess it really is just endless yan. True. Either way, I've never seen you express physical attraction to a woman, not even your Oshi. That's because I don't really have... Wait, what are you defining as physical attraction? Have I shown physical attraction towards a male? How many people have actually read My Trans Daily Life? I mean, I read it like years ago, but... Digging through my old Android games and remembering that period where you wrecked me a bunch of random gacha. I have bad taste. Assume Hidan is handsome, right? What? No. He has to be in curse form. I think he... I don't really think you don't have to explain anything also. I mean, the fact that I'm kind of going, is he? Is probably sign enough. Hidan is not conventionally attractive. He is not. Really? Is he? I don't think he is. I don't think the main thing that I like about Hidan is his appearance. It's not the appearance that does... Throwing yourself, that's not what I said. Do you sell Monster Super League? Very occasionally. I actually put it on my new tablet very recently. Don't even know what conventionally attractive is anymore. Why do I have a dog in this? Stabbing, hear me out stream. Stab or pass, if you will. Huh. Also, I think that another thing is that I tend not to talk about female characters the same way I do male characters, just because I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to come off like... What's the word? I'm not. You're the work must here. Does being only attracted to fictional characters make you RA, or is it something different? So it's actually pretty common that ROAs people experience what's the they've given it a name. There's like a fictosexual, yeah, fictosexuality. An individual experiences sexual or romantic attraction exclusively or primarily towards fictional characters. It is recognized and grouped under asexuality and aromantic spectrums. I don't class myself as that. I don't class myself as that. I don't Yume, I don't, like... I guess it would be ficto-romantic is also the split attraction model, I suppose. So-called my vodka has become... I'm taking everything out of your freezer and crawling up in there because I'm really warm right now. I'm like, absolutely boiling right now. I feel like I'm melting. Purity isn't that based? You may... Okay, sorry. I don't Yume anymore. Yes, sorry. I haven't... You know, like, one thing I should probably... I have mentioned it before, but it's been a while. I haven't always thought of myself as aromantic. I would say I've only thought of I only realised that maybe 7 years ago? 7 or 8 years ago? Do you mean your fans you knew? That's so rude. That's nothing to do with it. Yeah, I've known that I've been ace for like freaking forever, but yeah, aromantic. I was just like, do we not get to hear about fledgling Fury's bitastic 2D women crushes? Okay, do you want me to like make the most cringe confession of a female character that I liked? Because I mean, I can be I feel embarrassed even like thinking about you guys know Life is Strange? You know the game Life is Strange, the original, like the first one? With the time with the girl who can reverse time. And the blue-haired girl that says hello a lot. Max Caulfield. Okay, I liked Chloe. I really related to Max as well. I'm sorry. Now do you understand why I don't talk about the female characters that I've liked? Do you not? Do you understand now why this stuff is secret? Could permanently change my perspective of you? Oh no. Oh no. Hi Barry. It's okay, I still like you, thanks. Thanks for continuing to support me through these difficult times. Have you played Night in the Woods? No, I've been recommended it, but I've never played it. I already knew you were cringe, I'm aware. There is nothing I could do that would convince you that I wasn't cringe. I missed the cringe, please re-cringe yourself? No. No. You can go rewatch the VOD. That is one hell of a sentence. That is one hell of a sentence, Vivian. Ambient doom feeling as well. Yeah, I've been recommended it and I've been told I should play it and like a bunch of my friends have played it, but yeah, I've never played it. I think I'm another, but it's furry, but it's the style is so cartoonish that it doesn't bother me. It's like there's a level of the art, like the style of Animal Crossing, like I'm fine with. Night in the Woods, again, very, very simple. So those don't give me the same kind of like little heebie-jeebies that others do. Strong opinions on these games from like 2016, I'll keep my mouth shut. Feeling me like an AC. My cheeks are literally like burning right now. Who else did I like? What other female? Can I redeem myself? Can I redeem myself? I don't think I've got any female characters that I ever liked that I could redeem myself with. I need to go look at my like list of all faves. No, I hate the girl from, I hate all of the characters from Yandere Sim. Hate all of the characters from Yandere Sim. No Warcraft characters? I was actually thinking about that the other day. Because me, Havoc and Kiel, like have been like we've played World of Warcraft on and off for a while now. Well, I mean, I've been playing it for ages, but I've been playing with Havoc and Kiel occasionally. Kiel is the other person that I keep on, like, this. I finally received a name for them, so I can now refer to that person. Just the person I've been playing World of Warcraft with. Who's Havoc? I'll kill you. But yeah, we were talking about like World of Warcraft characters that we like, and I was just like, yeah, there's none that I'm really like, woohoo! Need. Like, there's characters I want to kill, characters that I hate a lot, but no one that I'm like, yippee. Alright. I'm staring at a list of a bunch of the characters I like, and I need to like lie down, I think. I still like Calicos. Has he shown up recently? I mean, he should, because of the Sunwell, but at least as much as I've played of the main storyline, he has not shown up recently. Don't you even like the dragon woman? Who that doesn't narrow things down at all. Every single dragon woman in that game has been dragon napped like multiple times. Also, yes, I know that another heat wave is coming and I'm going to die again, so if you need me, then good luck. All his pictures have his Calicos? Yeah, Calicos is he's a nerd. He's a nerd. Characters from World of Warcraft that I like. I mean, I have characters that I would swear allegiance to. I have a couple of characters. I would swear allegiance to, but like that's not really the same. You don't have to like WoW characters. They're all bad. Who? The two characters I would swear allegiance to are Lady Liadrin. Who was the other one that I just remembered and then immediately forgot? I forgot. Keep the kin list in my head now, it's necessary. No one can pry that information from me. I feel like slowly my kin list is getting exposed. Not that I kin anymore, but I feel like my old kin list. Make these characters swear allegiance to you? Neodrin looks kind of top heavy. She's the leader of the Blood Knights. What do you mean? Doesn't kin mean relating to a character? That means it's a character that's like literally you. It's literally you. Like literally you. Shroud that swearing allegiance people left and right is pushes me down the totem pole. By extension I got an extra box. Oh, I see. Grav! Hello. Those shoulder pads are bigger than a head. That's just every character in World of Warcraft. Every character in World of Warcraft has shoulder pads bigger than their head. I can't remember who I literally just thought that I was like, I would swear allegiance to, and then I forgot. And I thought of Lady Liadrin and she just like burst every other thought from my head. If I remember, I'll write it on Tumblr and try and remember or something, I guess. Sylvan? No, I wouldn't swear allegiance to Sylvanas. You were thinking of Illidan, I was not thinking of Illidan. I wouldn't swear allegiance to Illidan. I don't even play a demon hunter. Who was it? Who was I thinking of? Was it a dragon? No. Would I swear allegiance? No. I wouldn't swear. No, I don't know. I forgot. So I guess I wouldn't swear that much allegiance to them since I literally forgot. Wait! I lied! There is one character I really like in World of Warcraft. I forgot them. There is one character that I wouldn't swear. Well, I'd ally with them. But okay. I remember the one character that I do that I do really like in World of Warcraft. They're so funny to me. They are ridiculous. I've literally tormented Havoc and Co to me talking about them. Their name is Decimus. They are a Dominar. He's such a fucking troll. They every 5 seconds they're like, I'm gonna betray you, and then they betray you, and you gotta be like, oh no, I'm shocked. And then he's like, oh, don't take it too seriously though. And you're like, okay. You I don't kin Chromie. I hate Chromie. Chromie's voice pisses me off. Dominant? No! Okay. Decimus, who is the name of the species, is a Dominar. Okay. There you go. There's the spelling. You are a het! Hey! Decimus uses... Decimus... Even though the wiki it says he, every single time that I've come across Decimus in game, they've been referred to with they them pronouns, okay? So despite the wiki going against it, I think Decimus is non-binary, and also you can't really refute that. I don't think Decimus has anything going on. I think that is made of void, that there is not anything there. Doesn't your own voice piss you off though? Not as much as it used to? Wiki pronoun arguments? Yeah, I'm not getting into that, but one of the annoying they them Chris posters, I mean you say that, but like those people existed for Frisk and Kara as well, so listen, I'm a they them pronoun user, but I don't really bother getting into internet fights about fictional characters because I'm tired enough. I'm moth. Oh my god, there's a moth in my room, but it's not a normal moth. It's like, well, it is a normal moth, but it's not got the same coloration as the moths that I usually see in my room. Come back. Okay, it's flying to the other side of the room. Not nearly annoying as Chris people. I mean, I'll take your word for it. Like I said, I'm not playing Deltarune until afterwards, but it's a fairy. Catch it. I'm not tired. I'm still bubbling with rage spell. But annoyingly fight. Wait, you'll fight me? Why will you fight me? You refer? I feel like you've been using blue sky too much. Are you using Blue Sky? Stop using Blue Sky. I can't use Blue Sky. They really hate me on Blue Sky. I need to know. Yeah, stop using Blue Sky. Sheep look crazy. I say that's a Tumblr user. I'll fight. Oh, you'll fight Pluvium. I see. Anyway. Who was the other character that I was like, I would swear my allegiance to? Because it's not Decimus. But who's the other one? Actually, one thing I was talking about a little while ago is that I would probably make a deal with one of the old gods to become immortal forever. I can't even. They would get my ass. They'd be like, you get to live forever, and I'd be like, sold. I'm in. Say no more. You'll play World of Warcraft without waiting for its story to be complete too. There's a confirmed afterlife. I don't think most of the people in Azeroth or the wider Twisting Nether know that. They make you into a mechanome as a prank. They can't do that. A mechanome is a creation of the Titans. Did you know? I ended up going through this whole thing. You know, humans. Oh, I was trying to figure out where humans in World of Warcraft came from, and they're literally, they are like, I've always been like, okay, I know that dwarves are curse of flesh. And I know that gnomes are curse of flesh. I didn't realise that humans were also people that had been affected by the curse of flesh. They used to be stone. Well, there used to be another species that were made of stone. I was like, what the man? This flesh stuff sucks. Stop cursing people with flesh. Curse of Flesh, Giant Vikings, regular dude Dave. Yeah! I had to actually look it up because I didn't know. Because I got asked where did humans come from, and I was like, you know what? I'm not sure. Messed up. Messed up. And the Vrykul really were just like, yeah, kill them. Don't let these like weird, weak, tiny people live. And then they went, okay, well we're gonna go sail to Lordaeron, and we're gonna live anyway. There's a quest and alliance for it. Oh, that would explain why I didn't really know, because I don't play Alliance. Without flesh, how would we have Guro? Are you not enlightened to Robo-Guro? Are you not enlightened to people sticking their hands inside of the wires and components of a robot? Very arrowy. Very arrowy. I did something to the Wrathgate cinematic where Boulevard just shrugs off the undead Vrykul. Oh! I am, to be honest, 9% is just biosynthetic. Okay, you're not in the right circles. You're not in the right circles. You are in the wrong circles. My BC's came on. I shouldn't have said that already. Unless the robot is puking up cubes and calling weakness. Yeah, no, I've seen some pretty peak tearing out wires and anyway. Shouldn't have typed that. Yeah, no, you don't need flesh for Guro. It's just also good. It's just also good. Man, art fight starts in like and then keep it from them? I've just realised I've got the wrong chat open, so I can't actually see all the messages that are getting hidden by... Don't keep it from me! I wanna see! I wanna see! Let me, if you commission that, let me see. Oh, my precious message, I mean, I'm sorry, it's YouTube. It's YouTube hiding so many... I'm not using top chat, I'm using live chat, but YouTube's moderation is so strict. Who made the Gyaru Draenei who only seems to appear in adjacent— wait, who? What? Don't give me the doomed android with exposed beating heart and ribcage nonsense. Give me true horror of the machine despairingly attempting to keep itself alive as its RAM gets unplugged. Have you seen the someone had a VHS player connected to a TV like while they bashed the VHS player with a hammer, and so you could literally see the effects that the bashing of the hammer was having, like, on the screen. That was kind of good. When is Gyaru Purity? Never. Gotta pass me the link. If I see it, it's been years. It's been years. But if I see it again, I will, I guess. Attracted to the VHS player. If I did a bunch of commissions of you, can I blackmail you to play Genshin or Deltarune? If I said it, I would show you them if you played them. I mean, like I said, I do plan on playing Deltarune at some point when it's finished. Don't hide commissions from me. If I wanna see. I wanna see. I need art fight to happen and then end, so then I can open commissions, so that I can make money, so that number one I can go to that convention I want to go to, and then I can commission art myself. I mean, 8 years, you can have banned video game by then. What if someone commissioned Gyaru Purity? That's fine. Technically they have. Technically they have. It's more Brazilian Purity. It's more Brazilian Purity. Where is it? It's on my toy house. It is on my toy house, but let me see if I can actually just find the file. When commissions open? August. It should be August. If I don't wimp out and... No, I do have access to Toy House again. I actually put a few new things on Toy House. Because I had to get into my phone to access some other stuff. When is it DM? Never! I'm not watching the second season of that accursed... I know that you actually want me to kill Adi Shankar, but like, I don't want to get done for murder, so... Sophia, excuse me. Oh my god, my files are such a mess. Don't think it's gonna end well, but I just wanted to... Someone commissioned you to draw Gyaru Ploufbear? Why? When is DMV watch along? Is that just stand in a queue simulator? I'm British, so I'm really good at that. I can stand in a queue like it is no one's business. You don't even know. You don't even know how good I am at standing in queues. They don't even know. My downloads are such a freaking mess. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's make sure I'm not showing anything. Okay, Brazilian purity. Whoa, don't zoom in there. Don't zoom in there. Good heavens. Please tell me your strats are still cute. I think I've seen someone from the DVLA in person. No, I don't think so. Comfy witch school simulator. Wait, which? What? Wait, what? Gotta go to Vexpo to witness pure queue. Yeah, I mean the queuing is. There's a lot of queuing at Vexpo. There's a lot of queuing at Vexpo. Let's get this saved. Yeah, hooks can just send you the full image. So yeah, technically this is, I would say, the closest thing I have to Gyaru. Thank you, Hugs, for making this real. Even if it is very non-canon, because I cannot tan. I don't do that. Which book? Do I have that on my wish list? Which book? I do have that on my wish list. So in which case, yes, I probably will play it, because it is on my wish list. So it's on the list of things that I do want to. They made you shorter? I'm just leant over. I don't think they made me shorter. I'm just like leant towards the camera. Anyway. But yeah, if you... So I have access to my toy house again. I'm pretty sure I haven't put like all of the new art that I have on there since, because I'm really bad at remembering to save stuff and then remembering what day it was given to me and all that stuff. But this is the gallery. Well, not, that's the page. If you click on the gallery, then there's all of the art. No, that's a lie. There's probably like 60% of the art, because I'm stupid and I lose a lot of stuff. I lose a lot of stuff. However, if you want to see the explicit stuff, I have to authorize you, so... Big short energy, unlike your normal self. How tall am I again? 5 foot 3? 4. 5 foot 4. One has to somehow become a member of Toy House? It does, you just have to know someone who has a code as an invite code. You have beanpole energy? What the heck? What the heck? Fury's a short stack? No, I'm average height. I'm average height. Apparently, if I do the thing where you ask you for it, it's every app you've ever installed, even it got... Oh! I hope you can find it then. Yeah, no, I'm average height. I'm not a short stack. I'm not... I'm very... Makes a vague shrugging gesture. I'm height. Under 5'8" is a short stack because it's shorter than me and I decide. What the hell? I'm only... I'm going to find the name. Turns out I was literally the only person to play this random person's game. There's no evidence left. Wait, does that mean you're 5'8"? because my human disguise is 5'7". And then I wear boots. I always wear boots with a little heel. So by Nordic standards. Yeah, so if you're 5'8", it's very likely that I still like stand slightly taller than you, simply because I wear boots with heels. You're 6 foot. Okay. I love your boots. Oh, IRL boots. I mean, I'm wearing. I guess I'm also wearing boots here, but different types of boots. Among Us pure. Yeah, like the couple of times I played Among Us. What if I got platforms too? I would love to see that. Can you walk in platforms? I'm not gonna show them if Kira's still here. 30% on my leg if I could. Being tall is suffering, I would not recommend. I just threw something across the room by accident. I'm actually very happy with my height. I think I literally mentioned it last stream where I said that I made Purity slightly smaller than me because I was a little bit insecure about being 5'7" in my human disguise. I made myself 5'4" because I thought that was cuter. But I'm pretty happy with my height. Person with the black skirt and red shirt and and did you throw the insomnia? I threw a little crafting stick thing. Save me, tall woman. I'd like to master and then ankle killer heels just to mock people who complain about them. My only thing is that the really high platform heels are really expensive. I don't own any platform heels because they're really expensive. But didn't realize you needed an invite for Toy House. Yeah, it's because there's only one person running it. One person runs the entire site and does all the admin and all the everything. So they have to control how many people can get in. But if you I don't have any invite codes, so I can't invite anyone. I would have to I would have to pay Toy House for them to give me codes. However, if you mention wanting a Toy House code when it's relevant in there are some people that I know that do have invite codes. I don't think any of them are here right now, but can you post the images on your Tumblr? Wait, what images? Which images? Been exposed to the invite? Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry, Pydos. Post the images on your Tumblr? Like my entire gallery? Also, no, if you're asking about oh, no I can't. Tumblr still doesn't allow super mature content, and I can't even view mature content on Tumblr anymore. I can't view if something is rated mature, even like, so they delete anything that's super explicit, but like stuff like autistic nudity or like talking about mature subjects or gore, because I'm British, I have to give my ID. You know who I'm not willing to give my ID? Anyone. I'm not willing to give anyone my ID, but not Tumblr. Autistic nudity? I mean, on Tumblr, that's like all of it. Yeah, literally 1984. So yeah, no, they didn't backtrack. Puri X Max? Who's Max? Oh, Max Caulfield? What? Can you get a fake ID? I don't know the right people for that. I do not know the right people for that. So no. The character from Life is Strange? No, I it took me a second, because, you know what I think of? When I think of the name Max, I think of a streamer called, Kitania. She used to call her chat Max. Like, her chat was called, like, that was their name. Max. So that's what I think of. That's what I think of when I hear that name. I'm like, why am I getting shipped with Kitania's chat? Hello? What? You tried simply stealing someone's identity? I've actually never... No, it's a lie. I'm literally stealing... No, I am stealing an identity. Me being Purity is me stealing whoever this person was supposed to be before I stole their body. I'm always committing identity theft. Coincidentally beat me up behind a 7-Eleven, steal my pocket change and buy a Slurpee. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Lol. Anyway, I said that I liked Chloe, not Max. Max was my literally me character. Max was literally me. I thought Max was her boyfriend. Oh my god. I mean, I see how it happens. I think it's the same character anyway. I mean, no, don't, no. Don't get you misship out of me, I think. I think. I don't know. I can't control you people. I just... Okay. Doesn't that mean you have to literally kill me? Because didn't you count that one picture as a ship art? Where is it? I don't know where to find this image. Does this not count as ship art? Does this not count as ship art? I'm literally slicing through Havoc's neck. Is this not ship art? Roommates! Tragic fate of not having infinite money to spend on stupid stuff. True. Sony skipped ship art of you with numbers. What about a ship dressed as you? Do it. Sure. I miss Havoc. Ooh, I miss her. Havoc's alive. That's all I can say. I've listened to this cover a few times, I like it. I'm glad you like it. Did you know I'm releasing another cover this month? And by this month I mean July, because it is now July in my time zone. Did you know? Did you know I literally am releasing a cover, like, whenever I actually feel like releasing it? In fact, if I've received an email, I would literally be able to do it like as soon as it had uploaded, but I probably haven't received an email yet. No, I haven't received an email yet, so I can't. Shipping who I think would be the best stabbing dynamic between my streamer and fictional characters. Happy July! Yeah. Give me... So I can't give you the cover yet because I need to make sure that I'm crediting the person who mixed it correctly. But what I can show you is I drew the art for it, so I can just show you. Here you go. Have this. This is your preview. This is your preview of the cover. I drew this in like 2 days. I sat down and locked in. Why do you look bored? Okay, the expression was really difficult for this. It will make more sense when the song is connected. I didn't know how to draw this kind of expression. I didn't know how to draw kind of like a melancholic, peaceful, like calm, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird expression, and I'm face blind anyways. I'm face blind anyway, so I don't know what people look like when they have that kind of expression, so. Follow her and Vexpo like a dog. Please don't do that. Reflective, pensive, complaintive. Okay, cool. Not just eyebrow concave and upper lid flat. Do you need bodyguards? I mean, maybe I do. No, I'm gonna have my mum. My mum will protect me. If anyone gets dogs. You can't make. Why can no one come to Vexpo? I'm gonna be on my own. I'm gonna be with my mum, so I mean I'll be fine. But man, the hell, guys. Actually, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for coming by, Grav. Also, I just realised my music has stopped. Sure, we'll do that. Student equals poor. No one's going to Vexpo. Everyone hates me. I'm kidding. But I hope that one day you guys can come to Vexpo, or I can go to a convention that other people go to. Cardboard cut out of your mother's strongest hyperfixation is that I vote. You don't even know my mum's strongest hyperfixation. Saving all my money for PAX. I don't know when that is. Don't people need to get a visa to come to Britbongia? It's not a visa, it's like a visa waiver. What do you need to visit UK? You need electronic travel authorization, which is 20 quid, apparently. Simultaneously terrified of the idea of meeting with someone who knows you, yet really want to exist in the same space. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit of a contradiction in that way. I'm both super introverted and I don't want to be like around people, but then at the same time I'm like, wouldn't it be so cool if I got to hang out with people? Wouldn't it be so cool if I got to hang out with people? For like just a day? For like just one day? Introduced you to the I don't like most multiplayer video games. The only con I plan on going to is Offkai. See, that's the only con that I probably will never go to because it's on the opposite side of America.
I flying all the way to California is draining. I did it once. That was enough. They don't even let people walk through the Channel Tunnel. My plans... I'm going to Vexpo. That's confirmed. My intention, and one of the reasons that I'm opening commissions in August, is because I want to go to MagFest, which is in East Coast. Is it Virginia? I don't know what state it's in. Isn't it like Washington DC, right? Oh, you got MagFest and PAX mixed up? Oh. Yeah, so I'm saving up. Yeah, I wanna go to MagFest. Basically Washington DC, yeah. So that's the American convention I really want to go to. And stay with me and sleep in my room or sleep in the living room. I mean, don't get me wrong, that would really cut down on the price of the hotel, but I feel like the main thing prohibiting me from going to Offkai is the plane. When even is the next Vexpo? The website's so bad. It is September 18th. September 18th to the 20th. I want to go to DC and spend like a week. Yeah, they've got like loads of museums in DC, right? Yeah, that'd be cool. MagFest, cool, but ooh, museums. Are there galleries? There should be galleries as well. It's Washington DC. It's literally the capital. There should be loads of stuff. Just chronically unemployed. Yes. Unfortunately. I used to not be. I used to be employed, and then COVID happened, and I, you know... Reflecting pool. Is that in America? I thought that was in Europe. Or are there multiple museums where they're cutting up people's bodies and displaying them? Because I thought that museum was in Europe somewhere. I have it saved. I have it saved somewhere in my bookmarks. You know that's a Doxter business you're starting? It's just a concept at the moment. My dad was like, oh, you know, purity, with the job market how it is, if you want a job you have to like make a job. Like, oh, and there are people that want this, and I would like help you with the machines and stuff for it. But I need to do all the research and everything first and actually see if there would even be a demand for it, because I don't personally think there would be a demand for it, but it just shrugs. But okay, into computer gives you a job, why must there be a social element? True. CV is the most painful experience I've had in my life. Custom gaming tables with anime girls on them? How would that— what? Used to walk around a pub in a skirt. No, I wore a pencil skirt. I was fully clothed and very modest. And yes, encouraging people to gamble. Made of melted together. That would cost so much money. Green on Google Maps? Lol. Anyway, but yeah, so that's the plan. I want to go to MagFest. That's my intention. But Vexpo is first. Vexpo is already confirmed. Vexpo is literally in my country, so that is where you are certain to, well, My fist is in what hotel? Do you want me to, like, come really close to the mic and just whisper Gaylord to you? That's what it's called, right? Something Gaylord Hotel? Took all your Mikus to create the beast? I'll kill you. Minecraft some kind of gun convention? No, it's like... something anime and gaming fest? Meat Puri. She throws me off a cliff. Well, surely to be thrown off a cliff, there would have to be a few moments where we have met before you are hurtling to your death. So yeah, I mean, absolutely, absolutely. You will get, if... But yeah, that's, I just think it would be, I just think it'd be nice to travel. I just don't think I have the physical strength to throw anyone off a cliff. We're not allowed to use tools. These people are obsessed with two things. Marrying me and being inflicted violence by me. Why? Don't think you have the physical strength to use tools. There is a pulley. Pulleys are specifically designed to increase the amount of force applied. What kind of tool would you use for that? Catapult. What I want from you changes by the minute. I support your indecisiveness. If you don't help them set up the giant lever, how would you rig a pulley on a cliff edge? I don't know, I'll ask ChatGPT to do it for me, and then we'll both get thrown off the cliff. I think I played an actual Cognito Hazard game. Can we throw me off a cliff? No. No, thank you. I would prefer if you didn't. Not that I've got a fear of heights or anything, I just don't want to be thrown off a cliff. That's just like a personal preference, you know? Non-lethal cliff. I nearly broke my hip by falling from a standing position to a laying down position. Like, I managed to get injured without an actual literal fall. Like, not even a step. So... no. Please eat more cheese. I feel like I already eat too much cheese. Jagged spikes at the bottom of paid actors, don't worry about it. Finding this game triggers the apocalypse, I'm not sorry. Would it be the White Cliffs of Dover? Splat down and make a bright red splatter on the White Cliff face? It would be so minor, and also I'm pretty sure the White Cliffs of Dover are white because they are chalk. So they would actually drain out the moisture in your blood extremely quickly. So it would turn dark red very fast. Mouse Puri? Enjoy being impaled by... What the hell have I ever said to give you that impression? No! I don't think I would, to be honest. No, I don't think I would... Masochist gore fiend? You wouldn't. Okay, pi dots. Correct. pi dots. Pi dots has got it. All your fictional characters empowered with rocks. Yep. Yep. Either my brain dead clone or my fictional character. Yep, that's correct. Who stand by with a car on the cliff? Like, are they hanging from the cliff? Are they like, are they... What if we... Okay, I'm gonna let that through just because I'm so... What do you mean? What? Okay, number one, how does that change anything? Number two, why are you doing that? And number three, what? So you've been brained. I don't think that's what mimification is. You do not want to get to digital circus, you would totally torture your virtual self. So true. Like, do you guys remember Interactive Buddy? Do you guys remember Interactive Buddy? You know, the little circle thing that you could like throw around the screen and then set on fire and hit with lightning and stab and hit and kill and throw. Do you guys remember that? I used to play that. I used to play that a lot. I used to play that a lot. I didn't get it. It had so many of the skins were like references to American presidents. And I was like, I don't know who any of these people are. I would no, you're true, yeah. You would torture, and then friend, and then torture again. Like you go through like honeymoon phases. Yeah, the fire hose was good. Yeah, you would trap them. You would trap them in the corner with the fire hose, so they would just like spin in the corner. Interactive Buddy was probably a psychology experiment. I wonder if that's still playable. I know that it was probably a like Shockwave Flash, but I wonder if someone's got to have like saved it and kept it playable. Shout out to Interactive Buddy. What the hell was that? Your karma is negative? Oh my god, yeah, setting the bouncy balls on fire. But then when I would like want to be friends with him again, it was like a real problem to try and like get all the bouncy balls to stop being on fire because they would just keep on passing the fire between each other. Program pulls on every single character design element that makes them feel uncanny. Oh no. Oh no. It created a whole torture genre on Newgrounds. See, I was never... Okay, I feel like this will be surprising for some people, but I was actually never really that big on Newgrounds. I never was like a big Newgrounds person. I knew about it. And like, it's not that I avoided it or like didn't play anything on it. It's just that most stuff I used other websites to play games on. Already playable again through third-party stuff. I hope there's some 9-year-old kid playing Interactive Buddy and discovering things about themselves. Okay. I mean, I believe it. I will 100% believe that that came from Newgrounds. Uh-huh. We have albino books. So the website I used to play games on were Egg 2 when I was young. Miniclip, that was the same time. Egg 2 and Miniclip was around the same time. Then it was AndCon. And then Armor Games, which I think had a different name before, but I remember I remember Armor Games had a I never watched the anime. I never watched the anime. But it had a Love Hina dating sim RPG that was also like weirdly violent at times. Like I'm pretty sure you could blow Rey Evangelion's head off at one point for some reason. That was my first exposure to dating sims, was the Love Hina dating sim. It was incredibly violent and also not safe for work. Do not blow Rey Evangelion's head off. I blew that shit smooth off. What? Find this game, if someone show it to you, it's gonna go crazy. I hope you find it. Like, the way that you're looking for it, I hope you find it. Oh god, where else did I used to play games? I'm pretty sure once I got a bit older, I started, like, trying to seek out, like, more violence and gore and sex. But I can't remember where I was actually searching. Congregate, I never really went to. I used to play, what was that game? What was that game where you could, like, throw... You, like, threw a little guy and, like, had to hit obstacles to stop you from... I didn't end up on Newgrounds. I just never really ended up on Newgrounds. Oh, wait, no, I did use Nitrome. Nitrome for me was that was the same time as my AndCon phase. So when I was like 12 to 13 years old. No, Nitrome was great. I loved Nitrome games. Nitrome games were really cute. Really good art style. Nanaka Crush was the original. Menace was maybe had one side-scrolling game where you could do crazy stuff. Probably Kind the Clown? What? Nitro My Beloved, I wonder how they're doing now. I hope they're still making games. They were good games. What does that mean? I didn't even say anything! What did I say? What did I say to cause that comment? I mean... When I was younger, I just had a boundless curiosity, and I'd been on the internet since I was like 6 years old, so I was like, I need to know everything, including like adult-only stuff. Like I have to know everything. I will not tolerate secrets. Mass Casualty animated series, that with Big Marshmallow. I don't know if I've ever heard of the Madness. That doesn't ring any bells for me. Was it worth it? Was your endless pursuit of forbidden knowledge worth it in the end? I don't know. Like, now, I don't care about any of that kind of stuff very much. So, I don't know. You even know about the Eris Dive website thing? Why does that ring a bell? I don't know if that rings a bell. I feel like it does. Sorry, I'm pushing my mic very gently because it's been slowly rotating through the course of the stream. So I've been talking, like, more into this ear than this ear. The worst things you can learn about it never ends. Really? I don't know. I feel like I haven't been shocked by anything on the internet for a really long time now. What is this? No, I don't want to go actually on Newgrounds right now. Oh wait, hold on. This looks a little familiar. This style looks vaguely familiar. Why is the picture of the creator of it, why is he shirtless in his image? Why is he shirtless in his image? Why do I look like I'm looking at like a weird dating profile picture? He's a Newgrounds guy? I mean, I guess, yeah. Yeah, no, I recognize the style of the characters. What are you looking at? The fandom wiki page for Crinkles, the creator of Madness Combat. His profile picture is like a shirtless selfie. So, what else am I meant to think? The wiki editor's God-given right to... No, but apparently it's literally his profile picture on Newgrounds, so I mean... Okay, sure. But yeah, no, I recognize the style, but I never got into anything that You have to understand, by the time I was 10, I was already into anime, and therefore, anything that wasn't anime... Nyeh. Nyeh. It's not the current one, though. I mean, I'm gonna go on Newgrounds right now to go find out. I was just looking at the wiki, so... You missed so much gore in Kino. You and me got the same kind of... Wait, what? Wait, why? To do with what? Yeah, yeah, I guess I ended up missing... Oh, only anime? Even now I'm like way more likely to click on something if it's got anime. Wouldn't enjoy drinking milk with unidentified red what? Okay, was that a reference? Don't say references that I'm purposely not gonna get. Torturing me. And I don't have the knowledge. Anime that got me into the genre was like Ikamusuben. Everyday cute girls doing cute things anime. That's crazy. For you? No. Okay. It's more complicated. So I was shown anime from a young age, but I wouldn't count those as what got me into anime. But I watched Outlaw Star, Vampire Hunter D, Battle Angel Alita, Ninja Scroll, like those anime, like when I was quite young. But I wouldn't count those as what got me into anime. My first anime... My first anime that I watched myself, and what I count as my first anime, is Tokyo Mew Mew, which is a magical girl anime, which is very cutesy, for the most part. Tokyo Mew Mew, and then Mermaid Melody, Pitchy Pitchy Pitch. And then I got into all like the Higurashi, Umineko, anything that I could get my hands on that had maids in it. Yeah, all of those Outlaw Star, Vampire Hunter D and stuff, that's because that was my dad's anime. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, my parents were into anime before I was born. My dad has been into anime since, I want to say the 80s. I want to say he's been into anime since the 80s. But it might be the 90s, because maybe he was like still a teenager in the 80s. How old is my dad? I don't know when my dad was born. Tokyo Mew Mew truly is the gateway anime. Yeah, for me it was. I found Mew Mew Power and then I was like, oh no, this stops at 26 episodes, where's the rest? And then I found Tokyo Mew Mew. That was the beginning of the end for me. Why are you apologizing? Movie Wicked City? Why is that familiar? Or am I mixing it up with something? I must be mixing it up with something. After that was Toradora and Haruhi. Mew Mew, you should play Deltarune. I mean, Mew Mew Kitty whatever is in Undertale too. For you to being inside Weeb at birth by you don't even know. You don't even know the half of it. You have no idea how much I've been destined to be a weeb at birth from birth. It's not even funny. Yeah, Anime has always been a part of my life. Always has been. Always has been. But I like anime, so that's fine. You've always been a filthy... Yeah, I was born into it! Would have been your life path if you'd been born as a 20th century peasant. I would probably do some kind of very detailed embroidery work. Like I would probably be like a servant for some kind of nobility, and I would sit in a room all day and sew embroidery on something that I would never think to wear, because it would be far too far above me. It 100% died of some illness as a child in the 12th century. I don't know. When I was a kid, I wasn't very sickly as a child. When parents assign you anime to watch instead of agenda. Sort of. Sort of. Nothing would have changed? Yeah, no. Actual non-lazy fighting Deltarune, you have to actually play it. I've already said I'm gonna play it at some point. When it's finished. I'm thinking of the time that I got told by someone that I should have been born in the 1960s because I'm like built for like sitting in an office on a typewriter, and I still think about that a lot because they were 100% totally right. But I leave a teen where I saw the movie, which includes as well. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't like to play it anymore, but I will! I'm going to play it! Toby and fans with ARG and community elements. Oh, is that what? I mean, that makes sense. I mean, knowing that Toby's influence from Andrew Hussey themselves, that, you know, Homestuck in itself was also a collaborative experience in a way. Did they ever release the Homestuck pilot? They released like the trailer thing, right? Was that the pilot? That wasn't a was it a pilot? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that one animation thing was. When are you doing a watch along of the Vivipop Homestuck? It's literally not out. It's literally not even out. Embracing any pathetic eBay routines of purely to play video game. You know what the Summer Games Fest and like all of the games being announced instead of E3 really taught me? Is that I'm really, like, for someone who's been playing video games since they were 5 years old, for someone who went to college for video games, like, I really don't play a lot of games. Like, I heard of them. I've heard of them. But there's so many of like the big series that I just never. What are you willing to do to get your paws on my Steam Summer trading cards? I don't know. That's a weird question. Also, what do you mean I'm not very good at them? I'm pretty average at video games. I'm not. I'm just very average at video games. I'm not bad at them. I'm not like talented at them. I'm just kind of like, I'm alright. Okay, don't look at my 5,000 hours of WoW. Don't look at that. How many Steam trading cards to get you to add Ultra Kill to the suggestion docket? Instead of 5,000 hours of WoW, you could have 5,000 hours of Genshin instead. I don't think there's enough to do. Or at least there wasn't back when I was playing it. Every 10 hours of WoW could have been one quirky indie game. The last quirky indie game I played was a game called Caster. It was very, very indie. Okay, I think I'm getting you to not play Tortuga. You a quirk chungus? What a question. Either way, I like video games in concept, and like I like the occasional video game. But for me, like, video game is very much a hobby. It's just a bit of a hobby. It is not like my number one thing. Literally hates games. Yeah, you know the European like stop killing games thing? Yeah, I was actually on the side. I was actually on the side of killing games. I'm killing video games myself. It's me. It's all me. All me. All me, baby. You have had the yeah. I've actually had the book. I have the book in my hands. I've had it open this whole time because I'm like, am I going to read? But it's been 2 hours, so I guess I'm not going to read. Start with a 200-hour LobCorp stream. Level of... Have you not read at all? Not this stream, no. These WoW teaches economics, maneuvering, and semi-hostile competitive teams and average reading skills. A Though I caught the end of it. Yeah, no, I'm really good at one thing. Getting distracted and yapping. I'm really good at that. Really good at that. Have I played any games recently? What have I been doing? What have I been doing recently? I've been drawing. I've been preparing for art fight. I've been drawing. I've been working on covers. Yeah. Spreadsheets. I've also been cooking. Yeah, the heat wave. The heat wave. The heat wave. I was not doing much. Getting Puri to a nice steak dinner after Vexpo, you're having yapping for hours. Why would you say after Vexpo? Because after a day at Vexpo, I'm literally gonna be so exhausted. I'm just gonna be going home. I'm just gonna be like, goodbye. Like, literally, the first year I went to Vexpo, I nearly left before going. Like, I thought about leaving instead of going to the final concert because I was so exhausted. Like, my mom had to like, I think I was talking to a couple of people, and I just stood there and I was like, I have to go or I'm gonna die. Like, I think I straight up said that, and then I just like I just turned and left, and I ended up going to the Weatherspoons to try and like down a cola because I was just so. You said that to Dig? Was it Digby? Yeah. I was legitimately like, yeah, I need to go, I'm gonna die. I was sat in the Weatherspoons with a cola trying to get my sugar levels back up, and I was like not sure if I was actually gonna go to the concert because I was just so tired. But I did end up going to the concert, so. Ready for the what? Is this your way of saying don't go to Vexpo? What's the incident? The Vexpo is the only semi-realistic scenario of getting into a steak dinner. Mid-con which can't be that long. I got FOMO. I won't wake up early enough for a pre-con brunch. Why does it have to be centered around Vexpo? You need bodyguards. My mum will protect me. You missed my— oh! Did I miss your— okay, because I read your message last time and then I think I forgot to respond and I literally just did the exact same thing right here. You can jump scare me. You can jump scare me about it in 3 weeks, if you like. But I can't promise a revenge because it depends how many— I don't know how much I'm gonna get attacked during art fight. When else will we catch you for a dinner invitation? Every 54 new moons, you may occasionally see me passing through the void. You survived the heat. Oh, don't worry, we've got heat wave 3 literally starting next week. Hello, Clockwork. Yeah, don't worry. The heat's gonna be having another attempt at killing me, so do not worry. You seem like the worst person to take for dinner since you hate most foods. Like, don't take me to dinner. It's that simple. No. I don't— it's sometimes difficult to go, like, grab food with other people, like, even my parents and stuff. And a lot of the time when I order at restaurants, I have to be like, oh yeah, can I have this? But can you remove the mushrooms, the onions, the like... So it is annoying. I get a little bit anxious, like whenever I'm around, like eating around other people, because I'm like, yeah, I'm bad at food. Really fair to call them heat waves, kind of rapidly approaching norm. It's the cold waves in between. I will not normalize these heat waves. I will continue denying that heat waves should be here. VTubers can't even open carry there. I'd be scared. If I saw, like, there are some VTubers, if I saw with a gun, I'd be scared. I don't think VTubers should have guns. Every weekend, Fury gets a DM like, "Hi, I'm at British City X, wanna go for steak dinner? You have to pray we're in the right place and Fury happens to be awake." Why? Why are you... Why am I being hunted? There's uncharacteristic thing for you to say. View a spreadsheet, but just a few you would trust with a gun. Blue rats. Blue rats. Top of the list. Top of the list, blue rats. Undeniable. 100% certainty. 100% certainty. Blue rats. Trusted. Then leave a steak dinner in front of a random house door and hope it happens to be Puri's house. You do have prey vibes? What the heck? You saying you wouldn't trust me with a gun? I'm just saying the blue rats is at the top of the list, okay? It's not the kind of thing. Do not see someone as prey. Yeah, I don't know who else I'd trust with a gun. I don't know. I'm not very trusting of guns, like, full stop. It's worse to say someone has predator. So in fact we should probably just avoid predator prey designations. You gotta take it from the Omegaverse girlies. You gotta go for whatever the alpha omega stuff they've got going on. Which chatter would you trust the most with a halberd? Me? No. Like, just out of who's here now? Halberd specific, because if you said polearm, I think that varies slightly differently. You're trained to handle medieval weapons? Okay, in which case, pilots, sure. You can have the halberd. That's what you want. That's what you want, right? Friend's graduation, there was a cop with a shot by a rifle with red dot and suppressor and everything. A cop with his rifle, he gave me a thumbs up. You need to do the things. How often it happens globally by a rather large margin. Yay! He turns around and instantly stabs a chat. It's really funny, but it totally is just a social acceptable way of saying— Exactly! I just want to clarify, I don't... My knowledge of ABO dynamics is completely foisted upon me without my consent. But being on the internet for 23 years has consequences. Has consequences. Vaguely medieval weapon shaped? What does that mean? Fun fact, I did actually think about taking martial arts lessons, like specifically for a style of polearm usage, but I couldn't find anywhere in my city that actually taught the specific the specific martial art that I wanted to do, so I gave up. Your pure fact of the day. I've already given you guys way too many facts today. I need to stop giving you guys facts. You know what buffers are? No. Not even HEMA? Historical European. Oh, I don't remember seeing anything advertising that. Also, aren't usually European martial arts like swords and stuff? Would have made you buff. That's scary. I don't know if I want to be buff. Appreciate the facts, you're great. I don't know, I still, do you do polearms too? And that classes my city. I would have to travel. I'd have to travel. Since you are an don't call me. What? Cane cell? My god. I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing to say. Tried to get into a polearm martial art and my scoliosis was so bad I couldn't make up a word to process I am and doing the spine straightening martial arts. I mean, at least you got to discover that you had scoliosis so that you could do something about it, I guess. I suppose. Anyway, I don't know if that would help me because while, you know, I do use my little cane thing, I'm pretty sure if I smacked someone with that it would break the umbrella. Hello, duck. I wonder if I could wield a spine as a weapon. Like, just a spine in general? Get a stronger umbrella. I feel like I already have a very strong umbrella. Like, I feel like compared to a normal umbrella, my cane umbrella is pretty strong. But I still feel like the spokes of it could break if I smacked someone with it. I would need an actual cane to start smacking people. I'm not gonna do that. I'm a mostly peaceful person. Probably. What's the Irish one? There's like a Irish cane that is also used as like a thing to beat people with. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce the word.
Shillelagh.
Really? That seems too simple. But yeah, the shillelagh stuff is I feel like that would be a good place for me to start if I wanted to beat people with a stick. Most likely to know about cane-based weapons. You haven't heard a racist impression of someone saying shillelagh, you're British? I must live in the wrong place of the UK for hearing that stuff. I don't know that many people that are hating of the Irish. That there's not really a big Irish population where I am, or no one around here really feels particularly strongly about Irish people, so I don't know, I don't really hear any racist impressions. We need an Irish oh my god, oh no, we're getting into dangerous territory. We have a bunch of Irish racism here in America. It was a whole thing. There are a lot of Irish people. I'm actually really sad. Okay, sorry, I'm going to talk about football a second. I'm really sad that the Irish football team didn't make it into the World Cup, because seeing the way that Americans responded to the Scottish in Boston, absolutely hilarious. Wonderful. Truly, what a wonderful thing to see. I would have loved it if the Irish had also managed to make it into the World Cup and therefore were in America en masse, because I would love to see like the cultural exchange between the actual Irish and the descendants of people who immigrated from Ireland. What happened in Boston? The Americans drank all of the beer. They drank so much beer they had to order it from other states. They had to get it shipped in. I'm pretty sure I heard that they had to change some of the regulations for the times that you could drink. They had to like extend the drinking hours. Yes, the Scottish drank all the beer. The Scottish started putting traffic cones on all the statues. And they started having like random like bagpipe shows just like out and about. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. I'm so happy I'm descended from the Scottish, even if I'm a little bit too far removed to actually call myself Scottish at this point. But also, Barry, that was my question. I was like, what? How are the Scottish drinking all of the beer? Because American beer is like really watery. Americans actually love bagpipes. It's crazy. Does everyone like them? A lot. I don't know if it maybe it's like a generational thing. If it, like the English is still terrified of bagpipes because it meant that a bunch of Scots people were like coming down from the Highlands. But no, I know quite a few people that don't like bagpipes. I like bagpipes. I've got no problem with bagpipes. They begun transmogrifying the environment to their own, yes. Blood memory trauma. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't mind bagpipes. Like I said, I'm descended from the Scottish. I was never tormented by bagpipes. I was the one tormenting with bagpipes. Maybe instead of bagpipes, the best way is we're gonna find you. You said you're not even going to Vexpo. The way that it's going to be possible to find me at Vexpo is because I'm bringing Coco, as always. If I don't bring Coco, like what kind of Tatsunoko am I? Can you chase me around Vexpo with a bagpipe set? Security might have some questions about that, but I mean, I'm down. That could be fun. Can we deliberately not find you at Vexpo? I mean, yes. Question mark. Accosting every single Coco fan at Vexpo, but I was the only one last year that had a plushie of Coco with them. There was someone else who had a pin. A Coco Kiryu pin on their hat, and I was like, where did you get that? And he was like, oh, I got it so long ago, I don't remember. And I was like, damn it. But yeah, I'm the only one who took a. Did you high five? Should have offered to buy it. No, I was literally like, I was literally asking like where he got it, and I was like, oh, if you remember, you know. Let me know. No. No, I just take the plushie with me. I will probably take this time. I have the Puri and Tohao plushies, so they will probably come too, so that I can actually like take photos of things without being in the photos. It's been long enough now, I can admit this. I went to Nyaru's meet and greet last year. Nyaru did a little bit of karaoke and then did a meet and greet. and I got to talk to Nyayo, and she was very cute. Now I've told that bit before. What I didn't say talk about was the fact she was like, "Do you want a checky?" Which is like the little Polaroid photos, and I was like, photos. I'm not really like that. I'm not really. But she did convince me to get a photo. So there is a checky of me and Nyaru. And Nyaru in 2D form and me in my human disguise. But if I go with my plushies, I can just hold the plushie and have that hide me. I'm not. If I locate you, can we have a picture where I'm doing half a heart and the other half is just a pure plushie? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely yes. That's a great photo idea. Yeah, I just I don't like my human form being my arms can be pictured. I've shown those on hand cam streams. Everything else, nope. Do not perceive. You nope. No. But yeah, that was I do have the checky. It's hidden. The checky is hidden because I obviously don't want that accidentally appearing on camera. But I don't have bony hands. What? My hand? Really? You think my hands are bony? Steal some of your soul anyway, true. Expressions of affections awkwardly and coldly ignored by a cat question mark plushie. A VTuber have viewers checkies for New Year's. Each with a unique picture and scribbles and well, checkies are supposed to all be unique anyway. So that's really cute though. I always think about doing that kind of thing, but then I'm like, what if I forget someone? Did you know the reason that I really rarely like wish people happy birthday and stuff is because I feel like if I wish someone happy birthday and then I forget to wish someone else happy birthday, I feel like I'm like being awful to the person that I forgot because I have a poor memory. And so my brain is like, well, if we just don't say anything to anyone, then no one gets anything. Like, okay, I have a book with. I'm literally grabbing that. I don't know what it is. It's July. What about the birthday calendar there? Well, if I remember, and I stream on a day when it's someone's birthday, and they turn up, if all of those things perfectly line up, then yes, I will wish them happy birthday. But I'm awkward, what can I say? Everyone knows this about me. It's nice to know you do Really? Is that... Yeah, I don't know, I end up feeling weird about it. I don't want to show like accidental favoritism or something. Chooses to stream on certain viewers, that's not the case. Mayoshi would never overthink social interactions. Overthinking? Yeah, anyway. €1 to get the checky, practically free, just for the postal cost. Worked as a way to register for it and provide an address. That is a good idea. Now there's a divide between the people whose birthdays you pointedly ignore and the ones you just forgot. The whole time you streamed on my birthday I was heartbroken thinking, oh no, they hate me. I am sorry if I have ever forgotten anyone's birthday. I'm very I have a very poor memory and I don't know how to work with it most of the time, and so I end up overcompensating, and then that seems like I'm ignoring everyone, and then people just I'm very bad at this, like, talking to people and like being a social being thing. But like in return, it means that like when people forget about my birthday or don't say happy birthday to me, like I don't get mad or anything because I'm like, yeah, well, why? You know, it's fine that people don't say it to me because I normally don't say these things. Forgetting is more forgivable. Well, people can't tell. I can tell when I forget and when something is deliberate, but no one else can tell the difference between the two. Because from the outside they appear exactly the same. Ignoring and forgetting and thinking, oh, I'll do that later, and then not doing it. All of those things look exactly the same from an outside perspective. I just assume it's all I'm being sick. I'm sorry, I'm not built for this world. I'm not built for this world. Unless accidental is worse. I'm being tortured, I think. I think I'm being tortured. Plan ahead based on people's previous actions. Whatever explanation means you think the least of me. Sometimes birthday celebrations are deliberate, so by the elite class believe we should only celebrate ourselves one day of the year. Every time you don't wish a child a happy birthday, they get to not age free. Anyway, it's not this is reasons why like I'm surprised that people like talk to me. Yeah, I know some of you are joking. Some of you are joking. Some of you are joking, but there's a little bit of truth behind it, and some of you are just straight up saying "fuck you, purity." Some of you are just straight up like, yeah, fuck off. Yeah, it's my poor ability at managing these kind of social interactions that makes me surprised that people want anything to do with me most of the time. Not in like a super like self-depreciating way, but like I'm just surprised when anyone wants like to know me more than like very surface level, because I don't think. Full stop. I don't think. Will you have a speech to say goodbye to your 20s, which will forever be in the past, never to be experienced again? I'll say fuck you, purgatory. Not normal for someone to manage 50 social interactions overnight. I can't remember my price, but I hope chat with people is crazy. But when people wish me happy birthday, or when people make an effort to talk to me, or when like people remember stuff about me, like it does feel wrong that I'm like not infinitely capable of returning the favor. I'm hiding. I feel this is an uncomfortable subject for me. Happy birthday, Peter. Thanks. What do you mean? Stop hiding. No, I feel awkward. Maybe you should reflect on yourself. I'm sure overthinking about it, even more than I already do, and feeling more guilty than I already do, will help. No, I already feel incredibly guilty about these things, but the thing is it's difficult to change. It's difficult to improving little by little isn't enough sometimes. To maximize the misery of their fans? No! Anyway, that's enough of purity showing their social inadequacy for one day. That's quite enough. I was gonna say let's find someone to raid, but this is a reading stream, so there's no reading. Well, there was no reading. There was no reading either, so. Do you think one day our enemy's debuff will go away? Survivor for the next week, thank you. Like I said, so I want to stream on Thursday. Do I know if it's actually going to happen? No. When there isn't a schedule posted, don't trust anything I say. If there isn't a schedule, hope for a stream, but do not expect a stream. Yeah, I want to stream on Thursday, we'll see. Next week is a heatwave again. Wonderful. So, again, we will see. Raid Grav. Okay, everyone go watch Gravity. Everyone go watch Gravity Wolf right now. Go, go, go. What's Gravity doing? Is it art or Overwatch? Or something else? I just know it's normally those two. Can you have the raid message? I can't do it on YouTube. Actually, nah. Overwatch. How was your place with the heat? I had to have my aircon on for an hour before stream so that I could actually, like, exist in my room. Do you need YouTube partner? Yeah, I can't actually raid. No, I'm just joking. I'm not actually raiding anyone. I do not have the ability to do that. Start making the schedules instead. What the hell? Send us into the abyss, chief. Okay. Oh. You guys can go watch whoever you want to watch. Putting ice. There's no ice in this house. Was that an energy drink? Yes, it's an empty one. It was my drink from earlier today, because it's still on my desk. Because I haven't been downstairs to put it downstairs. The blue ones, no. Ice is well, where the hell would I put the ice? The freezer is full. There's no space in the freezer. When was earlier? I always drink my energy drink. I always grab my energy drink at 5 p.m. Ice is free with a tray. There's not enough space in the freezer for a tray. It's a very small freezer and it's got to have enough food to feed 4 people. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream. Thanks for torturing me. No, it's fine. I'm fine. Sorry that I've been dead. However, no matter what, it doesn't stream. Cool. Would love to stream. Would love to stream. Hope I stream. However, within the next 2 weeks, there will be a cover posted. There will be a song cover, and I would like to stream maybe either before or after that cover is posted. But there will be a cover posted, regardless of my stream activities before and after. A song is going to be posted on YouTube. Ask our neighbour. I don't think anyone's using the house. I don't think anyone's there in the moment. Seeing you squirm in a very purely wit thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. I am just a silly little jester here with my little cute cat ears. Have a good night, everyone. Get some rest. Get something to eat. Get something to drink. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Sorry, I was too busy screaming.